Welcome, moviegoers. How are we doing? Good, good. Do you have your ticket? All right, what do we have here? Real Swell. Good choice. You want to be in Auditorium 73? Just straight ahead and to the left. Enjoy. Materialists open tonight. It stars Dakota Johnson, Chris Evans, and Pedro Pascal. It reminded me of Hitch, if I'm being honest. When I first saw the trailer, that's the first thing that came to mind. The movie with Will Smith, Kevin James, and Eva Longoria. It was a slapstick comedy. Hitch was. This one is less of that. There's more drama. It has comedic elements. There are funny parts in the movie, but it focuses mainly on the characters and them as people. Um, not much more about it do I have to say. I think that Chris Evans and Dakota Johnson and Pedro Pascal all perform to the level we expect them to. Actually, I would say Dakota Johnson, I don't feel gets the respect she deserves as an actress, given the roles she's been in previously. But I've always felt that she was a fine actress. I don't think I've ever had an issue with her acting ability, so much so the roles that she's taken on. But she did very well in this movie, which again, I've always felt that she could. The story, again, it's akin to the Hitch movie. And if you've never seen Hitch, it's a matchmaker who is very calculated in how they see people and how those people match up with other people and setting them up for relationships that can last the test of time given the compatibilities of each party. Now, this movie takes a more interesting approach with it in that it gives you the view inside of this matchmaker, Dakota Johnson's character, and how people are in this industry viewed as commodities, viewed as product, as stock. And you can pinpoint what your stock is going to do, how well it's going to perform based on certain criteria. And everyone has a bucket, everyone has a niche. And some of these stocks won't perform well in the market given that certain criteria. The movie goes into great detail on the math behind how people are viewed in the matchmaking industry in this movie. And I thought that was a fun aspect to look at it as and literally say it and give that aspect in the movie. And as the movie progresses, of course, that gets flipped on its head, predictably. Again, it's a story that we haven't heard before. It's just looks different, and it's been however many years. And I'm sure Hitch isn't the only movie like that. It's just the one that comes to mind to me. I wasn't necessarily blown away by the movie, nor was I disappointed in the movie. The pacing was fine. I think the script was fine. The direction, the cinematography, everything was fine. It was a fine movie. I don't have anything bad to say about it necessarily. Well, there is one thing, and there was a plot thread in the movie that I felt should have been taken more seriously. It was a very serious issue that they tackled, but it didn't get resolved, and it just felt like it was actually just a plot device for character development, and it was very cheap that they didn't address what was happening. Like it was just part of the movie so that the main character could learn something, but that's not something I felt they should have just given no other screen time to, and again, no other resolution to. It was very weird how they treated that particular plot thread. That was kind of uncomfortable if you really think about it. But other than that, it was just adequate, I suppose. And I think the only highlight that I would probably give it is, again, to point out that Dakota Johnson is a fine actress. And I think we should say that more often. We should give her her flowers because it was the roles that she chose, not necessarily her acting ability, that has given her, well, what I believe anyway, is this bad rap of not being able to actually act. But she definitely can, and you can see it in this movie. Thank you for coming to this screening of Real Swell. I hope you enjoyed. As you head out, I've got 3 things to ask of you. Number 1, pick up your trash. These ushers don't get paid enough. Number 2, make sure you are following so you don't miss the next screening. And number 3, hit that heart for me. I'll see you all next time. Make sure you've got your ticket.